Dear subscribers, Mocap here. Today's recap is about 6 people who unknowingly find themselves trapped in another set of escape rooms, slowly discovering what they have in common in order to survive as they discover all the games they've played before. If you haven't seen part 1, check it out by tapping the I button in the top right. With that said, let's start the video. After escaping from the sole survivor escape rooms set up by Minos, Zoe and Ben decide to confront the shadowy organization after finding the coordinates of their New York City headquarters in Minos' logo. Zoe is encouraged by her therapist to go ahead and get on a plane to overcome her fear of flying, but Zoe chooses to ride with Ben. The pair find the headquarters abandoned and are approached by a bum who steals Zoe's necklace. She and Ben give chase, are driven into a subway cart, and get stuck inside. The train cart is separated from the rest of the train and diverted to a distant station. The train includes Zoe, Ben and fellow passengers Rachel, Brianna, Nathan and Theo. Minos shows them pulling the strings again and the train is electrified and becomes an escape room again. Zoe and Ben learn that the others survived Minos' previous escape rooms. The group realizes that they must collect subway tokens to escape the train as it is rapidly becoming more electrified. Theo is killed while the others manage to escape. As the group rests, Nathan reveals that his group in the escape room were all priests, while Brianna's were all influencers. Rachel's group consisted of people who cannot feel physical pain. The survivors enter the next room, a bank room with a slow closing flaw and a deadly laser security system. Nathan deciphers a complex path to bypass the lasers, suffers a crisis of faith and is knocked unconscious, activating the lasers. The group manages to figure out the route and escape with Nathan. The next room is a beach complete with a hut, lighthouse, and other references to Sonia. As the group begins to solve puzzles, the beach is revealed to be covered in quicksand. Nathan sacrifices himself to save Rachel and is swallowed by sand. As Zoe uncovers the room's riddle, she finds an alternate route out of the escape room just as Brianna unlocks the room's intended exit. An argument ensues between the group with Rachel and Ben siding with Zoe. Brianna escapes through the main exit while Rachel and Ben cross the quicksand to the alternate route. Ben sinks under quicksand and is apparently killed. Zoe and Rachel mourn the others and vow to bring Minos down. They fight their way through a manhole in the city, but soon realize they're still in the game when they run into a panicked Brianna who tells them that acid rain is sprayed in the room on a regular basis. The group solve the room riddle and open a cab to escape, but once Zoe enters, the cab locks Rachel and Brianna out. Zoe falls into the next room as acid rain kills Rachel and Brianna. The next room, a children's room, contains a diary from Sonia which reveals that the rooms are based on a fun day spent with her mother. Sonia's mother is revealed to be Amanda, who had actually survived her fall in the Sole Survivor game and was forced to make rooms for Minos after he kidnapped Sonia. Amanda appears in the room begging Zoe to be the next puzzle maker for Minos. Ben also appears in the room trapped in a cage. Zoe refuses to work for Minos. Ben's cage quickly fills with water, but Zoe and Amanda team up to free Ben. They set fire to the escape room and manage to break out and escape the facility. They report their findings to the police, who collect the bodies of Rachel, Brianna, Nathan and Theo, and the news of Minos becomes public. Zoe's necklace is recovered by an FBI agent who assures her that Minos will be traced thanks to Amanda's testimony. Hopeful, Zoe decides to fly home with Ben. On the plane, Zoe begins to become paranoid that this is a setup orchestrated by Minos. Gas sprays into the plane as the game master mocks Zoe for falling into their trap as another escape room begins on the plane.